Hello everyone, this is Shrawan sir, making maths simple for you. Welcome to my YouTube channel Karna Academy. Today's topic is sequence and series, which is from class 12 mathematics. Dear students, in this video we are going to prove the sum of the squares of first n natural numbers, which is given by the formula n times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over 6. Dear students, to prove this formula, we have to take an algebraic expression which is rq minus r minus 1 whole cube is equal to 3r square minus 3r plus 1. Dear students, this algebraic expression will help us to make the series of the square of natural numbers. Dear students, rq minus r minus 1 whole cube, the algebraic expression rq minus r minus 1 whole cube is equal to rq, we keep as it is, r minus 1 whole cube, it is in the form of a minus b whole cube, and we know that a minus b whole cube in the expanded form is aq minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus bq. So dear students, if we expand the expression r minus 1 whole cube by using the formula of a minus b whole cube, then we get aq means rq minus 3a square b. 3a square b means 3r square times 1 plus 3ab square. 3ab square means 3 times r into 1 and minus bq means 1. So dear students, we know that a minus b whole cube is aq minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus bq. So dear students, if we put the value of a equals r and the value of b if we put 1, then we get rq minus 3r square times 1 plus 3r1 minus 1. So if we open the bracket with minus sign, then we get minus rq minus minus plus 3r square minus plus minus 3r and minus minus plus. So dear students, we can cancel rq and minus rq. Then the remaining terms are 3r square minus 3r plus 1. So dear students, in order to find the sum of the squares of first n natural numbers, we have to take the algebraic expression rq minus r minus 1 whole cube equals 3r square minus 3r plus 1, which will generate the series which is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus n square. Dear students, now we are going to put the value of r. We'll put the value of r 1 at first, then we'll put 2, 3, and at last we'll put the value of r equals n. Because the total number of terms is given n, we are going to find the sum of the square of first n natural numbers, that means number of terms is n. So dear students, let us put the value of r1 minus, if we put value of r1, 1 minus 1 we get 0, 0 cube, and let's put the value of r equals 1 on the right hand side also. Then we get 3 times 1 square minus 3 times 1 plus 1. So dear students, we have put the value of r equals 1 in the above expression. Then we have got 1 cube minus 0 whole cube equals 3 times 1 square minus 3 times 1 plus 1. Now next we put the value of r equals 2 cube minus, now r value we have put 2 on the left hand side, so 2 minus 1 means we get 1 cube. Then 3, the value of r is 2, so we get 3 times 2 square minus 3 times r means 2 plus 1. Similarly, we put the value of r 3. If we put the value of r equals 3, then we get 3 cube minus 3 minus 1 we get 2 cube equals 3 times the value of r is 3. So if we put value of r 3, then minus 3 r value is 3 plus 1. Dear students, at last we'll put the value of r. At last we'll put the value of r equals n. So if you put value of r n, then the left hand side expression will be nq. Again, if we put the value of r n, then we get n minus 1 whole cube equals, if we put the value of r n on the right hand side expression, then we get 3 r value. We have to put n. So n square minus 3, r value is n plus 1 is constant, so keeping as it is. So dear students, now we have to add all these expressions, then we'll get a series which is the sum of the square of first n natural numbers. Dear students, if we add all these expressions, then plus 1 minus 1 will cancel, plus 2 minus 2 will cancel. Similarly, 3q will cancel. At last, n minus 1 whole cube will also cancel. The first term of the first expression cancels with the second term of the second expression. So in this way, if we cancel, then the sum of the terms of the left hand side expression will be nq. Nq will be remaining because all the terms except nq will be remaining. And if we take the sum of all the expression of right hand side, then 3 is common. We can take 3 common. Then we get a series 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus dot 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 n square. So if we add the first term of the expression of the right hand side, we take common 3, then the remaining terms are the square of the natural numbers, sum of the square of the natural numbers. Dear students, now if we add all the second terms of the right hand side expression, then we get 3 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus dot 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 plus n. Dear students, so by adding the second term, all the second terms of the right hand side expression, we have got 3 times 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n. We have taken minus sign common, so all the terms are now positive. Dear students, now if we add all the constants, which is 1, so if we add 1 n times, then the sum will be equals to n. Dear students, if we add 1 2 times, then the sum will be 2. If we add 1 3 times, then the sum will be 3. If we add 1 n times, then the sum will be n. So dear students, nq keeping as it is 3, 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus n square. So dear students, we have got a series which is the square of, which is the sum of the square of the first n natural numbers. So let's suppose this series as Sn, because we have to find the sum of the square of the first n natural numbers, minus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus n. Dear students, this is the sum of the first n natural numbers, which we have already proved in the previous video. If you have not watched, please go to the previous video and learn how to find the sum of the first n natural numbers. Dear students, the sum of first n natural numbers is given by the formula n times n plus 1 over 2 plus n. Dear students, now by solving this expression, we'll get the value of Sn, and the value of Sn will be exactly n times n plus 1 to n plus 1 over 6. Dear students, now let us take all the terms to the right hand side except Sn. See, if we move the second term and the third term to the left hand side, then we'll get n cube plus 3 times n plus 1 over 2, and plus n also. If we move to the left hand side, then we get minus n, which is equal to 3sn. Dear students, now let's arrange the terms. Nq and minus n. Nq and minus n we write in one place so that we can factorize. 3n n plus 1 over 2 keeping as it is, and 3sn also keeping as it is. Dear students, now from nq and minus n we can take n common. Then after taking n common from the first two, we'll get n times n square minus 1 plus 3 times n plus 1 over 2 equals 3sn. Dear students, now we know that a square minus b square is equal to a plus b, a minus b, plus 3 times n plus 1 over 2 equals 3sn. Dear students, now we can take n plus 1 common from the first part, and from the first term and the second term we can take n plus 1 common. Then the remaining factors are n minus 1 plus 3 over 2 equals 3sn. Dear students, now n plus 1 keeping as it is. Now if we take 2 LCM, then we'll get 2 times n means 2n minus 2 ones are 2 plus 3 equals 3sn. Let's simplify it further. So 2n, 3 minus 2 we get 1 over 2 equals 3sn. Dear students, we have to find the value of Sn. So Sn we can write as 3 times 2, that means 6 n plus 1 2n plus 1 over 6. Dear students, this is the proof of the sum of the square of first n natural numbers. Dear students, I hope you have understood how to find the sum of the square of the first n natural numbers. In the next video, we'll meet with a new content. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Thank you.